Okay, right. So I'm just making a video quick about the Stellar PvP situation. Right. Now, the reason I'm making a video about this is because they're straight up slandering me completely and entirely. So first of all, I didn't make the announcement in our Discord, and I've specifically told Lana not to do it just a second ago. Now, I also try to have a notice that we're not down talking them. That's genuinely what's happening. And I don't like the idea of calling competition by negative names publicly. It just shows that you're being childish, really. But Stella are genuinely making announcements directly attacking me in hope we lose players. Now, the reason they're doing this is purely because their server is worse and they want to grow on us in a way where we can't fight back. So currently we have 100 people online. Stella has, I don't know. Stella has, the whitelisted. Okay, you know, that's fair. And now about me griefing Stella, that is straight up false. I had owner ranks in my player vault because Stella griefed us. So I thought I would go on their server because they use group manager. Every time someone changes roles, it's announced in chat. So I went on their server on my main and banked an owner rank. That was it. Just so they would see that I've got owner rank, so they'd maybe stop griefing us in the future so it wouldn't happen again. And Beadle was admitted to them griefing us. So they have no reason. I'm going to address that guy in a second to do this. Now, anyway, hey, I have to say, I'm sorry someone leaked a screenshot from your staff chat. What you have said has made me completely forgive you for everything you've done. I hope you can do the same. And it was barely your staff. It was fantasy griefing. But thanks, though. Once again, you don't have to forgive me. And if you look here, it said, I did nothing to copy you. There's nothing for you to give me about. You mean some of your staff advertising your server is nothing, question mark. Well, considering I never told them to, and they do it because they personally don't like you. So basically that's him admitting to it. I'll go through our other DMs. If you want to screenshot it, feel free. So you can have a look at that. But I'm not going to read over them because there's no point. Now, this is the problem. So they said Happy New Year. Respect for that. They didn't really say anything in the announcement. Kind of annoying tag, but whatever. Now, this is the one that annoys me. They had 20 people online. And someone bought me an unban. They said, prove you have the owner ranks in your PV. So I went on, they bought me an unban, literally paying real money. And I opened my PV and showed the owner ranks in a share screen call. And then I got banned by Perma for waiting for, what was it? 1 second. They blocked my IP address, fair enough. Well, it said like waiting for Beadle or something. Anyway, so they make an announcement saying, okay, so many of you know the owner of Jurassic just came on and gave away owner vouchers. That's completely false. I went on and someone with my account, because I share my account, Hide Your Kids, because we played Prisons, and I don't know if you all played Prisons, but on Prisons, on Cosmic Prisons, there was something called level boosting. It's where you'd share an account in hope to sort of grow faster so you can get the cells. Anyway, I used to play Prisons, and someone I was in the call with went on and gave them out. That was not me. That person is not staff on my server. They were someone I am friends with. Now, according to Beadle, by Beadle's logic, that doesn't matter because they aren't him. So I did nothing to you. And well, considering I never told them to, and they do it because they personally don't like you, I am not involved. So I'm not involved with this either. So the fact that my name is mentioned, there's a problem. Anyway, okay, so many of you know the owner of Jurassic just came on and gave away owner vouchers, already addressed that, false. This is another reason why you shouldn't play on their garbage server. They attempt to come grief a server that is a competitor and they'll act like nothing happened. I can tell you it's probably Lannon who was the one who caused all of this. Just shows you that everyone in the community is toxic and just overall unprofessional. We are going to whitelist and resolve this. Once we come back up, we will do a CCL. So, addressing everything here, this is another reason why you shouldn't play on their garbage server. So they call my server garbage, and they make fun of the name of my server, and then they say, everyone in the community is toxic and overall unprofessional. Now, they call my server bad, yet they have to whitelist after being griefed. When we was griefed, we was up within 3 hours. They've been down since 4 o'clock. It is now 11 o'clock, so they've been down for 7 hours. And another thing is, they wasn't even griefed. We just dropped owner ranks. Not even we. My friend dropped owner ranks, which don't work. Because the owner ranks that now work have a title in them saying, this item works. So there was no griefing done at all. But anyway. Oh, sorry. It says here, we'll be opening in 5 minutes. Sure, I don't care. There'll be a random CCO. If you have any problems, make a ticket. Now, anyway, so we have 150 people on at the time. They have about 30. And they say, we are sorry that we got griefed. Blame you, Drop, because we, his comp, that's a joke. But he tried to grief us and scam many people and also bots. They're 180 on and 100 is AFK. In other words, we are most likely resetting. More information will be said later on. So let me just confirm. I'm unprofessional. We are sorry that we got griefed. Blame you, Drop. So they're blaming me for something I didn't do. Because we, his comp, that's a joke. So that's me being unprofessional. They're using really bad grammar. He tried to grief us. That doesn't make any sense again. And scammed many people and also bots. So apparently I bought my server, which is completely false. Like 100% false. I don't bot my server. If you look at tab, everyone has Stego Plus. Imagine giving all your ranks Stego Plus. The reason everyone has Stego Plus, yes, is... 1 second. Why was my... Oh, okay. Well, someone's on my ult. Anyway. So apparently we bought our server. There's 180 on and 100 is AFK. Either way, we still have 3 times their player base. And the owner of Starter... So this was an announcement Landon made. Once again, I told him he shouldn't have done this. It's just Landon was staff on this server, so they do announcements like this all the time. It's nothing new to them. So Landon was probably just thinking that's how announcements work. I don't really know why he did it. I don't really care either. I'm just going to find it quick just to prove it because I don't want to say anything without proof. Another thing... I honestly can't find it. Should we reset? Okay, so this is something Beadle does. We are thinking about resetting, just closing Stellar PvP for good. Everyone says there's broken things, and when they are fixed, nobody seems to come back or care. Or he claims B-side copies him. This is another one, and becomes better. Now he claims B-side copies him, and then adds /dupe. He literally copies B-side, and B-side 100% came up with /dupe. We added it because it was a popular idea. There's nothing wrong with copying because it's just making the community better. I'm sure B-side would agree with that because B-side's only focus is not money. I would agree with that because I care about other things that aren't money. Beadle doesn't. Okay? So anyway, this is them trying to go down on me, put my name down. And then this is them saying, we do not encourage DDoSing or anything. Whoever is DDoSing will be banned. This being said, we did not do this because none of us did DDoSs. Now, when we said attacking the hub, they was botting the hub, and it was most certainly them because Email Me was in the hub. Now, unless that was a coincidence, so be it. Now, anyway, they are trying to slander me for being a scammer. Now, if we look up this, you drop MC Market, you drop ban report, MC Market. Okay, I'm not going to be able to find it. That wasn't my account. That was an account my old owner, Devours, had. And the reason he had that account was because he collected OG names. And Udrop was considered a semi-OG name. His name's Devours. No, it's not. It's Devours MC, I think. No, Devours. Here it is. Now, he's went on to change his name to... Wait, no, that's Devour's. Okay, Udrop is what I want to look up, my bad. If you see, the name was actually owned by his account, which was called some... Wait, what one is it? I'll know it when I see the old IGN. Where is it? It's ZPPs or something. Oh, there it is. ZPVPs. Now, that was the old account name. And then Devour's told me I should get the name. And it was available at the time. So I did get the name because it looked like a professional name and I didn't want to be called PugOP anymore. So I did. And apparently that associates me with Udrop. Yes, I am banned on MC Market. Udrop is not me. My account was banned because I shared an account with Panda and I'm currently appealing that now. And Panda was an old owner of mine who scammed a ton of people anyway. That is being appealed, and once it's accepted, then that claim is completely void, even though it already currently is completely void, because Udrop is not me. Now, the thing is, they can call me unprofessional, yet their server's hypocritical. They make announcements with the attempt to only put down on other servers. We don't do that. If we actually have helped their community multiple times by, first of all, suggesting that Stellar isn't a bad server, which we used to do in our global. When we was resetting, we'd say, maybe go play Stellar or Fantasy or Hypixel or something. When we was having downtime for resets, we stopped saying that when this here happened. A situation with Beadle's server having a database leak, which, how is my server unprofessional if B-side server has a database leak? And I say here, this is the only time I've ever said something against Beadle's server. I would suggest not playing Beadle's server. He's known for selling them and having databases leaked. This is the second database leak he has had on Stellar PvP. He sold Enchants MC with the Bycraft and files, meaning IPs were left on it. This also applies to Gem PvP. If you're willing to risk your information being leaked, play Beadle's server. Even then, use a VPN to be safe. A couple days later, they blocked VPNs. Now, if we want to look up Enchants MC Market, you can see the server was sold, which I don't have a problem with. I'm just backing up my claim. Beadle is allowed to sell his server. At the end of the day, it's his server. He should have probably not sold the Bycraft with it, and he should have also removed the databases attached with it, like MySQL, Lightbands, Essentials, and all of that, but he chose not to. Gem PvP, once again, sold on MC Market. So overall, he just needs to stop slandering me, really, because that's all he is. And Beadle's really against slandering, apparently, which we can see. Beadle, I am the one who scams.
I'm gonna give you 24 hours to take this video down on me because you have a invalid screenshot that isn't even true. So you're trying to expose me for something I never even did, which is harassment and slander. You're over here slandering me. So I turned 18 on.
So that's him saying we're slandering him, and he's threatening
to take legal action
against me for some reason. He wants Sean to take the video down, or he's going to take legal actions against me. If you watch the full video, that's what he says. Now, I didn't encourage Sean to do the video. Sean came to me saying he was going to do the video, so I gave him information for the video. I specifically said about this screenshot, it was sent to me by a player and could potentially be fake, so be careful of that. And he was careful of that, but Beadle didn't see that. Now, that's pinned in Sean's video's comments, by the way. Now, Beadle says, I'm slandering him, yet I griefed his server, which is slandering me, because I didn't grief his server. That's what slander is. You said it with malicious intent. If we look at the word slander, the action or crime of making false spoken statements damaging to a person's reputation. So you're trying to damage my reputation. At no point did I try to damage yours. I simply helped your players to not get their IPs leaked. Yes, it damaged your reputation, but it was all true. As well as that, it wasn't intended to damage your reputation. It was intended to help your players. So who's in the wrong here? That's all.